The battle to edge out the second-in-command out of office is slowly turning out to be a battle of the titans, once again pitting the Tangatanga Brigade and that of Kieleweke. The battle is set to take place on the floor of the August House once it resumes starting tomorrow.
The ayes have it. Next order.
On the center of activities is ANC Deputy Party Leader Ayub Savula, who has vowed to go on with an impeachment motion against Deputy President William Ruto that he announced on the 12th of January this year on grounds of what he termed as subverting the oath of office.
Na katiba inasema impeachment ni simple majority. Simple majority kule bungeni. Sasa kama ana nguvu ya 150, wacha saa hii ajidefend. Sisi tumwambia rais, toa huyu mtu kwa ofisi ama achia sisi tupe nguvu tumutoe kwa ofisi.
In order to move a motion of impeachment, a third of members must support the motion. Other grounds of impeachment for a deputy president include instances where deputy president has committed a crime under international or national law, as well as gross misconduct. The motion must garner two-thirds support of all members of the National Assembly, numbers that ODM leader Raila Odinga and President Kenyatta seem to be enjoying.
The impeachment of the deputy president is both a legal process and a political process. Of course, there is now what the law provides. And then there is that part of the political process by all they need is the numbers, maybe to do that. It's not an instance where maybe they will listen and maybe judge. If there is no support for the deputy president to remain in office, that means he'll be impeached.
With 126 members already signed up for the impeachment of the Deputy President William Ruto against the required threshold of 233 members to reach the required two-thirds majority, sources have intimated to K24 TV that by the end of the week, 191 members will have signed the impeachment motion, with only 42 members remaining to reach the two-thirds majority vote. The 42 members of parliament are, however, being swayed to change their minds and might also stay out of the vote altogether.
As you know, we had the Sonko issue. There were allegations that there was ghost voting because of the COVID-19 rules, whereby the voting does not have to happen physically, but then we have electronic voting. How sure are we that it will not be interfered with?
In the event that the motion goes through, the Speaker of the National Assembly shall pass the resolutions to the Speaker of the Senate within 2 days, during which the Deputy President shall continue to serve until the conclusion of the proceedings. Within 7 days, the Senate Speaker shall convene a meeting to hear charges pressed against the Deputy President, and a special committee comprising of 11 members set up to investigate the matter and file a report within 10 days. The Deputy President will then appear and be represented before the special committee. Should the committee find the Deputy President not guilty, the impeachment process shall be halted. However, in the event that the committee finds fault in the investigation after a fair hearing, the impeachment motion shall be tabled at the Senate, where a two-thirds majority must support the motion.
And then he has to go to court. What happens in the interim? That means he's not in office. And what happens to the fragrance of power? It departs from him as he awaits the outcome of the case that you have filed in court. That means if he doesn't get a conservatory order to stop the process, there's nothing that will be stopping the president under Article 149 to appoint another deputy president.
With the Odinga, Kenyatta and the affiliated parties drawing their daggers, the Waitito Sonko scenario might come into play once again in the impeachment of the deputy president. The next few weeks might come out as one of those that Ruto will have to fight a battle that will see him evade the jaws of impeachment.
Can be able to resolve and move together.
Jubilee is said to be currently practicing restraint while the Odinga's team remain non-committal and is yet to call his troop to action in favor of the Savula-led motion. This, however, might be tactical as both parties want to remain incognito in the impeachment process. Martin Opio, K24 TV.